Is this thing on? Welcome back to Missleidy, the plant lady. What's up, y'all? I hope everybody's having a great day. And I got something really special for you DIYers at home. Today, I'm gonna be teaching y'all how to mount your Staghorn Fern. I did this one myself, and I had a lot of doubters, but I got some new growth, and it's successful. So I thought to myself, Missleidy, how can you repay your fans? By teaching them how to do it. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make the water. So let's get to it. What you're gonna need for this, you're gonna want some wood nails. I got about 8 of them. Next, you're gonna need to get a little staghorn. This one definitely isn't as big as that one, but you know we gotta show the little guys some love too, so what's good? Next, I got a little wood to mount her on. Very nice, very smooth. Cedar, we got a little tweed. Can you guys see the product? We got a little clear fishing line. You're gonna need that. You're gonna need it. Screwdriver, a power screw, whatever you call this, get yourselves one. And then, last but not least, we got this. I don't know how you say that, but this is the sphagnum moss. And true tea. I do not like this. I got it at Home Depot. It's very cheap. It has a bunch of sticks in it. Cause I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it real with my viewers. I don't like it, but I had it at the house, so I'm gonna use it. But I will look for better options, and I will update you guys once I find something better. So let's begin. So I'm gonna open this, and I'm gonna take a good 2 handfuls. You know, I don't give proper measurements because I'm a visual person. So I'm gonna take 2 of these and I'm gonna throw it in my trusty bucket. And I'm gonna fill it with some water. And I'm gonna let it soak for a second. I'm gonna let it get right. Put a little more in there. Work. I have it sitting in my water and I'm gonna mix. It's gonna take a second, let it soak up, get all that H2O, because that's pretty much what's gonna be keeping this little staghorn moist and comforted while it's hanging on your dirty ass wall. Next, you're gonna grab a pen, and how this board is a little smaller, I made a couple little dots about 1 inch away from the edge, and I did that all around. Nextly, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set this down. Let me see if I can turn this camera down, and we could fast forward this so y'all don't have to sit here while I'm just yelling at the camera and struggling to get these nails in while I'm wearing my nails.
So let's try it. Come on. Don't play with me.
Make sure it's going the right way. Screw it in so you have a little nub like that. And you're gonna do that all around. How about that, huh? How about that? Just to give you guys an update on what's going on in my personal life, I am seeing somebody. You guys might have seen him on my Instagram, helping me repot. His name is Jimmy, very cute, a Cuban young fellow. Let me just say, super sweet. He actually got me into this gig. I never really was a plant lady before. I was just working the clubs. Being reckless, getting into a lot of trouble. He brought me into the greenhouse, and ever since, I have not looked back, but I swear I'm about to go back to the club if this motherfucking screwdriver does not want to cooperate. My nose is a little runny, honey. Because you know it's wintertime out here in New York City. That's good. It's good. I be getting scared that I be fucking up the house. You know what I'm saying?
Or whatever.
Almost there. Almost there. Wayne. Last one. Now that we have it done, here's the close-up. So I drilled 2 in, about 1 inch in from each edge of the wood, right? And it's beautiful. It's looking already like a piece of art, right? Now what I'm gonna do isn't necessarily what you wanna do, but it's what you gotta do. I've been letting my sphagnum moss mix get really moist, and I'm gonna leave it in there for a second. I'm gonna let it keep working. Next, we're gonna take this baby. Now, a lot of y'all gonna think this is crazy, but I'm gonna take off the bottom of this. I'm literally just gonna break off this bottom part, and I'm gonna just throw that away. The research that I've done and how I've experienced my staghorn, they grow back and they're pretty resilient. So under the right conditions, she gonna be all right. I'm gonna pull a little bit more off just because I want her to lay a little flatter. The nails are always good because you can just really get in that root system and destroy it. You know what I'm saying? How about that? Do-do-do-do-do. Destroying this plant is what I do. I just can't get enough. I'm gonna take some more off because I want her to lay even flatter than what it is. Don't judge me. These are my plants, not yours. And if you choose to do this, just be smart about it. Don't be taking it off all the way up to the stem. Leave her a little room to breathe, but let her know who's boss. You know what I'm saying? All right, she looking good. She looking good. And I'm gonna take some of this sphagnum, right? And I'm gonna wring it out. And just like I make a bed for my man after a long day of work, so he comes home and he can rest, I'm gonna make a bed for this little fern, right? So I'm gonna place it nicely on the board. And that's looking quite nice. Like if I was a fern, I would wanna take a nap on it. So next I'm gonna prop this little baby up, and she's looking pretty damn cute. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna take some more sphagnum and I'm gonna start to build around her. And by build, I mean I'm gonna start placing it so that we cover all of the bare root that is showing. Like that sound. And don't expect to get it fully right all on the first time. You're definitely gonna, once you start wrapping it, you're definitely gonna start seeing that it's gonna need some sphagnum in certain places, and you could just go and fill those right in. Now this is how it should look. Looking like a little bird's nest. I'm gonna take my fishing line. Let me wash these hands because mama don't work with dirty hands. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a good long piece of fishing line. Oh wait, we're gonna need the scissor. Boom. Create a little knot with my fishing line. So I'm gonna make a little loop. I'm gonna put this little string through it. And before I close it, I'm gonna wrap that around one of the nails. And I'm gonna repeat that to just secure that knot up on that nail. So I'm gonna do that twice. Oof, these nails gonna be the death of me. You know what? I'm gonna be real with y'all. I can't work with these nails and they ain't coming off. So I guess I gotta work with these damn nails. Let me turn it this way so y'all can see what the hell I'm doing. She is not working with me. Oh my God.
She's not trying to do this right now. These nails. Okay. Alright. I think we got it. Alright, thank Lord.
I'm gonna start to wrap this fishing line around. So just going diagonal and across wrapping every time I go around the nail that's diagonal. Now, the goal of this is you want to try to literally get the fishing line to become like a basket that's holding in all of this sphagnum, because the last thing you want is this shit falling off your wall, making a mess, and the only person you're gonna be mad at is you. Not me, because I told y'all how to do it right.
You feel me? So you're just gonna be mad yourself. So make sure you do it right. You're diligent with it. Make sure you're covering every spot, checking it twice, and just doing it right. So
I'll probably fast forward through this because it's just a long ass process, and it's just gonna be cuter when it's done. Now, here's my first round. It's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty stable. None of it's falling off. But I'm gonna go just one more time just to secure it, because you don't want this shit falling everywhere. It defeats the purpose. And if you don't cover it or tighten it enough, the moisture won't be held in and it'll dry very quickly. You don't want that. So, fast forward again, I'm about to do another one. And there you have it. She is tight, she is right, and she ain't going nowhere. But we ain't done just yet. So now what you want to do is you want to cut off these little excess pieces of string, because when it ain't cute, it ain't cute. So now we're going to cut these little strings off. Little strands. The illusion and the fantasy that we're selling here is that this is just floating on a piece of board. But if you look closely, you can see all the strings, you know? And you see all these little nails still poking out. We're gonna do something about that. So what you're gonna do now is you've already gone, sorry, I had a little burp. Breakfast was good. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna drill in all of these little nails except for the two on top. So make sure the two on top are left out, but the ones on the side, you're gonna take your little drill and you just, whoa! Oh my God. All right, so let's try this a little differently. We're gonna hold it down on some shit, and then we're gonna screw it in. Oh my God, that scared the life out of me. I don't know what was going or what was coming. I saw that shit just hit in my face. Now I got a better grip. And mama, I ain't scared of things coming in my face, but when it's a drill and a piece, well, if it's a piece of wood, I ain't really that scared, I guess. But the drill had me worried. Work. All right, so, ta-da! Now, you got these clean edges, everything. And you're asking me, Jimmy, why didn't we do the top? Well, baby, how are we supposed to hang this thing if we ain't got nowhere to hang it? So, mama, that's where we come in with the tweed. Got this nice little piece of tweed. And what we're going to do with that is we're going to tie a little knot just around the top. I'm going to create just a regular knot. Loop and through. On both sides, on both ends. And you want to adjust it so that it's not going to be too high. Like it's not going to be too high, but it's not going to be too low. So you want the loops to be relatively close. And what you're going to do is put it around the little screw and just make it tight. Because when it's tight, it's right. Look at that. That's how it's gonna be. So that's the first one, right? The next one, we're gonna want it's gonna be close, but we wanna give a little leg room for this because we're gonna be hanging this on our wall. So we want it to hang a little bit. We don't want it to be right on the nail, right? So use your judgment. on how low you want it to hang. And boom. Ain't that fantastic? We ain't done. We got these long little danglies. I like to leave about an inch. So at your discernment, boom. Boom. And now is when we screw in the top screws, because we want to secure those in. Make sure you're holding it down so it don't swing around. And look at that. You have mounted a Staghorn. So thank you for... Baby! Baby! Stop barking! Damn it. Baby! 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 Shush. So thank you guys for spending the last 10 minutes with me. Mountain Staghorn. Baby! I'm recording a video, damn it. Guys, we've done it. We mounted a Staghorn Fern and it is sickening, mommy. She's so cute. He's so cute. They're gonna both look so good in my room together. Care for these is relatively easy in my experience. I take it off my wall, soak it in water for about 5 minutes when it's dry to the touch, or like once a week. And I just let her soak. I hang dry her in my shower so that it drips in there and it doesn't drip on my floor, on my wall, or on my bed. And I just place her in a brightly, tightly lit room and just let her thrive. And she's been doing good so far, so I'll keep y'all posted. But you should go out, try it, send me pics, and let me know what your thoughts and experiences are with mounting. If you like this video, like and subscribe and share with your friends. And we'll be back soon. See you later.